Welcome back again, beautiful people of YouTube. I'm here to share another amazing, beautiful story with you. We have Poker the Later Boy. Poker the Later Boy. Let's begin. There was once a boy named Poker, and more than anything else, Poker fell in love with the idea of happiness, but not any kind of happiness. Poker fell in love with the idea of happiness of like delayed gratification, happiness you get after doing something. He fell in love with the idea, and the funniest part about the stuff is that Poker fell in love with that idea at a very, very young age, very, very little age, because a teacher of his, when he was in primary school, told them that stuff. The teacher told them that, it's not always good for you to get what you want immediately. Sometimes you have to delay it so that the joy will become more big and plenty and you have more enjoyment. You enjoy it more when it's delayed. So Poker fell in love with it. They say, wow, so if I'm supposed to be happy today and I push it till after I do something tomorrow, my happiness will become bigger. So Poker was in primary school at the time. Poker fell in love with this idea. Very, very crazy idea. Say, wow. So if my happiness is pushed, like let's say tomorrow, and I compound it, the happiness will become so much that I will have much more fun than if I just enjoyed my happiness today. So Poker fell in love with the idea. And remember, Poker was in primary school at the time. So here's what Poker did. He was in primary school, so he decided, what am I going to do? Because I need to be happy. I really love this. This idea makes it. I have to practicalize what I learned. So Poker actually told himself, said, if I finish this primary school, I'll be happy. That's what Poker said. So Poker did his due diligence, read his books, did everything, just doing everything he had to do just to finish that primary school. Because why? He learned a new idea of what? Delayed gratification. If you put your happiness till tomorrow, don't enjoy it, don't do anything, just push your happiness till a later time, you will surely enjoy it times 2. So Poker was so much in love with the idea. Then he pushed it later on that after he finishes primary school, he will be a very, very happy boy. So Poker did his due diligence, years came, years passed, and Poker finally finished primary school. And Poker said, finally, I'm about to enjoy the joy of primary school, like have it full 100%. But Poker discovered, wow, we have junior secondary school or junior high, depending on what you call it. So he has junior secondary school after primary school. Poker said, so what should I do? Poker said, you know what? I'm going to push the enjoyment and the celebration and the happiness of celebrating the one of primary school. I'll push it on till after junior secondary school. Poker said, this is interesting. My happiness is being compounded and I'm going to enjoy so much. So Poker pushed it to a later time. So when Poker now pushed it, he said, after junior secondary school, I'll do my due diligence, and after I finish junior secondary school, I'm going to be a very, very happy boy. So Poker pushed it after. So Poker did his junior secondary school with all his strength, all his mind, read his book, did everything he had to do just so he'll be happy, happier than ever after he finished junior secondary school. So that's what Poker did. He did his due diligence day and night, worked, read his book, did everything, passed his exam, wrote his test. And after Poker finished junior secondary school, now he had the joy of primary school, the joy of junior secondary school. It's all compounded, and Poker will be a very, very happy lad, happy boy. So Poker, after finishing junior secondary school, he said, I finished junior secondary school. There's nothing like now I have to enjoy and celebrate. Another thought hit Poker again. But I still have senior secondary school. I still have senior high. I still have secondary school to finish. Poker said, you know what? I'll push all the joy and all the celebration and all the happiness of that one. I'll push it later on till after I finish secondary school. Then I'll be more happier than everything. So Poker, instead of rejoicing, being happy, celebrating, enjoying the process, nothing, Poker focused his mind and said, you know what? Next thing is secondary school. After secondary school, we're going to compound all the happiness we have been keeping for so long and celebrate with a banger. So Poker pushed it on to a later time. So now Poker pushed it on. He went into senior secondary school. He went into his senior high. He was doing his due diligence, reading his books, writing his tests, submitting his books, doing everything he has to do, coming to school early, doing everything, due diligence with a very focused face. Keep his face like this. Very, very focused. So Poker was doing all this thing, very, very much diligent boy, hardworking, disciplined. And finally, Poker has compounded primary, junior secondary school, senior secondary school. And now Poker was done with senior secondary school. Poker was like, now I can enjoy. I can just enjoy my time. I could celebrate all my happiness and enjoyment, all my accomplishments. But Poker said, funny enough, the same thought hit him again. There's still something next. I cannot just celebrate. If I still compound it, it will become much more bigger of a celebration when I am happy and enjoy it. I have to delay the enjoyment of this one. So Poker pushed it on. Said what? After his university, after his tertiary institution, after he finishes the university, college, Poker focused his mind again. Said no celebration. We are not celebrating the primary, the junior secondary. We are not celebrating anything. We are going to delay our happiness. We're not going to enjoy the process. We're not going to be happy in anything till after university. So Poker went to college. He did his due diligence just as every time, disciplined, focused, keeping his face. So Poker was very, very serious with his studies. And after his university, his college, everything, Poker said, wow, we have actually been compounding and delaying this gratification for a very, very long time. So Poker now have delayed this gratification for so long, and now he said, okay, I have like 4 happiness that I'm supposed to be happy, so now it's like 400% I'll be happy. So Poker now, after delaying everything for so long, after he did his due diligence, passed with honors, graduated with a lot of honorary stuffs and awards and all this stuff, because Poker was very serious, very disciplined, very focused. But Poker was never happy. Everybody knew his face was always not too happy guy, So after Poker did that, finished his university, college kind of stuff, Poker said, what else can I do now than to just be happy? Because we have been compounding our happiness, keeping it aside, not to be happy now, don't enjoy the process till after, so that the happiness will be compounded and it will feel so, so good. So Poker pushed it on. Poker pushed it on to a later time. Everybody admired Poker, but Poker was always, flint. His mind is not wavered by all the stuff. He's not too happy. So after university, Poker, guess what? Said after masters, after PhD, after doctorate. That's how he's still pushing it on, pushing it on, pushing it on. And after he finished his doctorate and everything, he went back and got a new bachelor's. After that, he got another one. After that one, the Poker realized, you know what? I think I'm done with academia. He said, you know what? When I get married, I will be happy. So it was like a goal. He set his mind flint, downloaded a lot of books, a lot of relationship book, read marriage book, how to raise your child. He was reading all that kind of stuff. And Poker focused his mind. We have to get married to a beautiful woman, to this, da da da. So it was like his goal, his net goal: get married and you'll be happy. So Poker focused all his attention, getting married, reading relationship book, attending seminars, doing all this kind of stuff. And as luck may have it, or as he positioned himself, if you want to get married, if you're well to do and get some job, it might be easier to get married, who knows. But nevertheless, Poker focused his mind, doing his job, he's working like a lecturer, that kind of stuff. Focus his mind, it's time to get married. After marriage, you'll be happy. So after Poker got married, and remember, he has been delaying all the gratification, all the happiness, all the enjoying of the process, every happiness, every celebration, not smiling, all from primary school up until now. So he focused on his mind, and finally Poker got married to a woman that loved him, a woman that was okay for him. And when Poker married a woman, on their celebration, everything, Poker wanted to smile. He said, no, not yet, I have to delay this one too. Poker said, after we have kids, I'll be a very, very, very happy man. And remember, he started this when he was in primary school, but now everything has compounded. Not only is the happiness compounding as Poker expects, but what also compounded is his age. Poker started all this when he was like 5, 6, 7 years, and now Poker is already 35, getting to 40. And Poker said, honey, I could have been happy, but no, I can't be happy that we just get married. I like it here and all that, but no, after we get kids, I'll be happy. So after Poker said that, they did, things happened, and his wife became pregnant, and she gave birth to their son, and gave birth to another child. Poker said, after we have another child, so Poker had 3 children, and Poker said, should I be happy? He said, but why? My kids have not even gone to primary school. So that's how Poker kept on pushing it. If my kid gets to primary school, kid got to primary school. Get to university, kid got to university. Always pushing it. Poker said his kids graduated, masters, everything. Well-educated kids. Poker said, I think it's time to be happy. But he said, wait, my kids don't have job. He said, after kids get job, he'll be a very, very happy man. So he waited, holding his happiness. My God, in his mind, he believed that his happiness would be like 1,000%, because he had been compounding it, not smiling, not laughing, since for a very long time, compounding all the happiness that it would become a very, very big happiness and explode. So Poker was waiting. After his kids get job, the kids got job. Poker stayed pushed. After they get married, the kids got married. Now he said after his kids get kids. And when Poker is saying after his kids get kids, Poker was already around 65 years old when he's saying after his kid gets it. So Poker is still compounding stuff. From 7 years old, he's now 65. No smiling, no happiness, nothing till the later time. So now his kids his kids have job. Poker still has something to say that after that he will be happy. So Poker said, you know what? I'm becoming an old man. After retirement, I'll be happy to just sit on my rocking chair as I'm just rocking my chair, and I'll be very, very happy remembering all the happiness. Poker is around 65, 68, getting to 70. So Poker pushed it on, I'll be very, very happy man in my rocking chair. So as fate may have it, Poker retired. So now Poker is like 70 years old. He was retired, he got his pension, everything, but Poker was still not happy. He said, there have to be something more. I just want to delay it. Most of the happiness will be like compounded, and like I'll enjoy myself very, very much. What else? Then Poker, rocking his rocking chair, but still not happy, not enjoying, see compounded, trying to compound. Then Poker said in his mind, here's what Poker said. Poker said, when I get to heaven, I will be the happiest. That's what Poker said. When I get to heaven, I will be very, very happy man. Poker then focused all his mind and attention. After we get to heaven, I'll be very, very happy. When I get to heaven, I'll be very, very much happy. And Poker lived a couple of years, like 2, 3, 4 years, and Poker died. Compounded all his happiness, even up to death. Still, he got to heaven. Poker has not been killing anybody, doing any bad thing, living a very good life. So Poker made it to heaven. Poker was a good guy. So Poker made it into heaven, and Poker looked around. Wow! For the very first time in his life, Poker felt something inside him, like just the environment of heaven alone made you happy. It was like a childlike wonder. Poker felt like, Poker felt very, very happy. But something hit Poker again. Poker said, what's this funny feeling? Something hit Poker. And Poker said something. Poker said, I'll be more happy. He didn't say I won't be happy. He said, I'll be more happy if all my children make it to heaven, including my wife. When God heard this, God was like, Poker, call him. God held Poker. Say, come here. Poker. And God told him something. God told him, Poker, my son, This is the day that the Lord has made, and you will rejoice and be glad in it. Now, as God told him that stuff, something hit Poker. Poker was like, wow, so I could have been happy every day and not just push it till the next day. Poker was like, man, I wasted a lot of time pushing happiness till tomorrow. I could have been happy even doing the stuff I was saying I'll be happy after I finish doing it. Poker was like, wow. Then God smiled and told Poker, I'll give you a second chance, but it's not going to be long. 1 week. 1 week. And after God said 1 week, Poker disappeared from that place, disappeared from the realm of heaven and landed back on earth. And when Poker came back, the doctors were like trying to know, well, man, he's dead. Everybody was like, Poker jumped up from the bed in the hospital, shouted and laughed. Ah, I got it, I got it. Then Poker shared this amazing story that I shared with you. Poker shared it with everybody. Told them, look, it's important for us to live in God's joy. It's important for us to live in happiness, in peace, in love every single day. Poker was like going crazy. See, I have only 1 week to share this. So Poker started sharing this, writing books in 1 week, laughing, happy, jumping up and down. And here's the funny part. In just 1 week that Poker had to share this stuff, Poker impacted more people than he impacted in the 78 years that he lived. Poker impacted so many people, shared to them the value of being happy every day, the value of enjoying it, the value of just living with joy and peace, man. Not pushing it, after education, after this, after that. No, be happy now. It's possible to be happy now. It's a choice. So Poker shared it, and after that 1 week, Poker died. And here's the funny part. Poker died like this.